As we approach the Sagittarius Full Moon, we reach a moment of culmination, reflection and truth. This is a lunation ruled by mutable fire, a restless, seeking energy that is asking us, what is our true direction? Are you still willing to carry what you set out with? You may be tired, you may feel the burden of your dreams, but this is also a turning point, an invitation to clarify your path and commit with courage. This Astro Mindfulness exercise has been designed to help you tune in your desires as you reach this crossroads, and is inspired by the astrology of the Sagittarius Full Moon. This is Celestia Astrology, and I'm Sonia, your host. And if you enjoy this exercise, please do like, subscribe, and comment on your experience, and maybe share a bow and arrow emoji for Sagittarius if this has been helpful. I invite you now to settle yourself into a comfortable position. You may decide to sit upright or lie down, or maybe even walk as you practice Astro Mindfulness. As you settle into the stillness of the present moment, may you bring your awareness to your breathing. You may decide to close your eyes or just rest your gaze gently downwards. Become aware of the noises around you. Any movement that might be in your peripheral vision. And then allow them all to become white noise. Allow them to fade into soft focus. Don't bring them with you into the exercise. Return your attention back to your breathing. Focus on each inhale and feel your body expand. With each exhale, allow tension you may have accumulated from your day, your week, your month. Exhale and let it leave your body. Inhale and let your body expand. And exhale, allowing tension to leave. You don't need to keep it with you anymore. Prepare to ground yourself in the present moment. Become aware of the weight of your body. And sense where it's in contact with the earth, where you're sitting with the floor, all the points where you're supported. Know that you're safe, you're supported. There's nowhere to be, nothing to do. Just be here breathing. Allow your attention to drift down your spine, down your legs and into your feet that are connected with the floor, and further down into the earth beneath you. Allow your body to grow roots deep into the soil and further down into the earth. With every breath out, let yourself drop deeper and deeper into this grounded presence. Now with each inhale, breathe up energy, pure energy from the earth that supports and nurtures us throughout life. Now that you're grounded, return to the awareness of your breathing. Notice the breath as it enters your body through your nose. Follow its journey through your body. And ask where you feel it most in your body. Maybe it's your nose, maybe it's your throat, maybe it's your chest, your heart center, maybe it's your belly. There's no right answer, only awareness of your own body and your own breathing. Once you've identified where this place is for you, where you're most aware of the breath entering and leaving your body, focus in on that point. In mindfulness, we call this place your mindful anchor. It's personal to you. Follow the breath in, maybe you pause, and then breathe out. Your mindful anchor is always with you. At any point in your day, you can return to breathing into your mindful anchor. And the more you practice breathing into your mindful anchor, the more your mindful anchor is able to support and help you when you take a moment to breathe into it. If you need a moment to yourself, you need to breathe before answering somebody with a difficult question. Just take a moment to breathe into your mindful anchor. And your body will reset. Remember the calm that you have now. And from this place, we'll begin our visualization journey. I invite you to imagine yourself as one of the wild horses of Sagittarius. You're strong, you're powerful, and you're free. Feel yourself galloping over the open plains, dusty, shaking your head, just for the sheer joy of the movement. Open up and stretch your legs, go faster and faster, and toss your head with exhilaration. Feel the wind brushing your mane. The ground may be uneven beneath your hooves, but you know the path. Experience the joy of this freedom, of your strength. Of the space you have to run free. You run all day. And eventually you've been travelling for a very long time. You feel your legs begin to ache. And you slow a little. You become more aware of the weight that you're carrying. It's feeling heavier now. Maybe it's a dream, a goal, a mission, an ambition, or a burden. Can you call it to mind now? What in your real life are you carrying towards this Sagittarius full moon? But still you run. Through the forest you run, knowing the path you weave through the tree. Through the snow you run. This doesn't trouble you. Through the silence you just hear your own hooves. As you run and you feel the tiredness, you sense you are nearing something important now. A turning point. And you slow to a trot. Looking around you. What is happening? You realise you've arrived at a crossroads. And so you stop. breathing heavily now, out of breath. You take a moment to catch your breath. This is the Saturn square, the third and final test. Behind you is all the distance you have travelled. The speed and exhilaration and joy that you started out on your journey with has now become effort, commitment, and exhaustion. Ahead of you, there are two paths. You see that one is steeper and leads to a high mountain path. The other looks easier, but it veers away from what you imagined your original course to be. If you have a decision that you need to make right now, or a burden, a dream, a goal, or an ambition that is at a crossroads, the decision that you called to mind earlier to carry, bring it back to your mind now and see if one of the paths matches with the choices that you might be facing. The air feels thick with the weight of the decision. You pause while you catch your breath, and you know that you have time. Feel into your body to find the answer. You can feel the weight of responsibility, just like the figure in the Ten of Wands tarot card, carrying the heavy burden of wands uphill. You remember how far you've come, how long you've travelled, and how easy it was at first, and how much harder it's become as you do this final part of the journey. Questions to ask yourself come to mind, and you reflect on these now. Do I keep going? Is the dream still worth the effort? What do I need to lay down, and what must I carry forward? You have time to linger here and see what help or answers may arrive. As you reflect on these questions, you feel a fire in your chest, a burning sensation. It's a burst of courage ignited by the moon trining Mars in Leo. You see a lion has appeared, walking slowly but regally, walking up to you. It doesn't speak, but it looks directly in your eyes. And you understand that it's telling you that you know what matters, and it's asking you, will you fight for it? The lion is going to walk beside you as you continue on your journey. Its heart is your heart. It reminds you that this choice is not about pride, but about your purpose. What does your own will want? What does your spirit say? Can you tune in to these answers from your higher self? When you listen for these answers, they don't always come immediately. Sometimes they float in as images, or sometimes you hear an answer. Sometimes you just know the answer. Sometimes it doesn't come now, sometimes it comes after, in your dreams or while you're doing mundane jobs. Trust that it will come and allow it to arrive when you are ready to hear it. For now, all you have to do is breathe and trust that you will know when your answer arrives. As you continue your rest at the crossroads, you have an instinct to look up. And you see the sun conjunct a fixed star that you know to be Bellatrix. The star is the Amazon warrior, smart and strategic and fierce. She wants to share her lesson with you. To go forward, you must act with wisdom. She wants you to know that not all fights are worth your energy. She's asking you to feel into your intelligence now. Not your logical mind, but your soul's wisdom. What sacrifices must be made? Do you have power that you need to reclaim? Can you allow Bellatrix to guide your discernment? Just breathe and trust that these answers will come. As you're still enjoying the light of the star of Bellatrix, you feel the presence of another guide, gentle, quiet, but very commanding, with authority. This is Jupiter in Cancer, only just moved into the home of the moon, and in mutual reception with the moon in Sagittarius. You don't understand them in words, but in feelings. You understand the warmth, the emotion, and the inner knowing. Your mind may not understand the full picture, but your body does. Your heart knows you can trust it. Maybe you want to put one hand on your chest and another on your tummy and ask, what does my inner wisdom want me to choose? You may wish to visualize one path and see how your body responds. And breathe. And then visualize the other path. How is your body responding now? And breathe. The moment of rest is passing. The wild horse knows that it's time to choose soon. Can you allow your body to lean towards the one that's calling you, while your mind rests and doesn't overthink? Can your heart guide you and pull you towards one path over the other? Can you choose it with intention? Let the earth beneath you rise up to greet your hooves. And let your decision ground you into your body. As you begin to take those first few steps down the path that you've chosen, how does it feel? How confident are you? How refreshed? Can you begin to gallop again with renewed energy? You are carrying only what matters now. You've made your choice. You are no longer wandering. May this full moon give you strength. May it lighten your burden. May it guide your fire home. And allow your wild horse to complete its journey as you prepare to return to the room that you're in and to your body. Return your awareness back to your breathing, back to your body, back to the noises that you can hear around you. Stretch out your arms and wiggle your fingers, move your legs, and wiggle your toes, and stretch if you need to. Take a moment to feel gratitude for either path and how they might help you in your journey. And when you feel ready, open your eyes. I wish you luck on your continued journey and travels. Travel well, friends.